Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a brand new episode of On It. I am Mikey. That is Devin.
Damn, I wish I could remember what we talked about. I couldn't even remember what we talked about the Super Bowl.
If it has to come down to that, or I just seem like a hater to get my point across, I'll do it.
Oh my God, he missed it!
Tough, bro.
Tough, bro.
Speaking of tough, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a brand new episode of On It. We're here. You got me. You got Devin. We are back. And we got a lot to talk about. We got, obviously the conference championship round to predict. We got Jeanie Buss. Can't wait to talk about her. She's just
I'm a little confused by the whole thing, but she's been a mess.
So she's a complete idiot, and we'll get into Jeanie Buss. We'll talk about her. But we got Jeanie Buss. The Baltimore Ravens have a head coach, and you haven't even texted me about that. You haven't
on purpose.
I was gonna say on purpose because you don't know how I feel about it.
I have no idea, and I'm I'm excited to get into it because there's some odd familial ties per usual with the Ravens.
We have some things said by the Buffalo Bills owner. We got a couple more teams that need beautiful.
Oh, incredible.
Absolutely beautiful. Nothing he said was wrong. And Devan, NFL Jeopardy. Oh,
we'll get into what the whole Bills situation.
We will. And then at the end of this, we're gonna get into some NFL Jeopardy because it is officially back. We are going to play some Jeopardy. 2026 NFL Jeopardy. This is like season 2. It's like revamped. Last year we ran it up for like 5 months. This year we're getting an even earlier start. But I mean, what do you want to get into? Seems like we might as well talk about this new head coach in Baltimore.
Yeah, you gotta. I mean, that's your biggest news. That's the next at least. Well, not at least 5 years, but he's got a 5-year contract.
Yep.
If things go okay, the next 18 years, I don't know. We'll see.
So, usually, when something like this happens, like major news or breaking, just a report, something like this, I either feel I usually get a feeling right away.
Mm-hmm.
And with this one, it was weird because even before doing the research, because trust me, I went and did plenty of research on this man to make sure that how I felt about, to make sure to really I did my due diligence on Jesse Minter. And at first, it was like, boom, Ravens signed Jesse Minter or hired Jesse Minter as new head coach. And I didn't feel a sense of worry at all. I didn't feel a sense of like, like it wasn't even like a, man, that's not who I wanted. Like, because obviously, like, that's not who was on the top of my list.
Well, I'm not sure he was on a lot of people's lists. Like, he wasn't one of the big names that we were talking about. I'm not sure how many people were talking about him just in general. I know it felt, see, but not even. Like, I'm not sure where you guys were leaning in terms of offense or defensive coach. I couldn't really tell, but.
And when we were talking about coaches a couple episodes ago, I did throw out, I just said Chargers DC has been a candidate for teams. I didn't even say Jesse Minter. Like, we briefly went over him as a candidate, and I think it is good that he is defensive minded. Obviously, I wanted to go offensive minded, but if we go and get the right coordinator, that's not a problem at all.
Well, that's the interesting thing about this, is that if Cliff doesn't land a job, you guys interviewed him already. He's seems interested. I mean, like, you guys have a real shot to get him or Joe Brady from the Bills.
But Cliff Kingsbury The only jobs that are left are the same jobs he turned down, if not worse, last year.
And yeah, but the other thing is like any team who hasn't hired a head coach by now is waiting for the guys in the playoffs.
They have to be. They have to be.
They have to be waiting for the entire Broncos coordinator crew, and
Broncos,
then the
Vance
Seattle,
Joseph. You got Shula from the Rams. You
the
got
Rams.
Kubiak from Seattle, and then I don't think nobody's leaving New England. That coaching staff is going to be that coaching staff for
Every
a
time they've
while.
left, they destroy every. Well, I mean, they have Josh fucking McDaniel.
Yeah, no, he's not. He's not leaving. He's
Not
staying
going
right
anywhere.
there.
Yeah.
He's probably loving his life right now.
Yeah.
But it's a familiar face, somebody who spent 4 years as a defensive back coach in Baltimore, and partially during that time was a defensive back coach under Mike McDonald. So it's somebody who has
Did you see any of the weird ties though to this?
I mean, there's some ties. There's also a Harbaugh
Well, there's
tie. The fact that
huge Harbaugh ties.
he went.
I didn't realize McDonald came from Jim's staff at Michigan
Okay.
in 21. He was
Mhm.
on that staff, then went to you guys, and then went to Seattle. Minter was on that staff. He went from you guys to Michigan, and then followed Jim to LA, and is
He was the
now
defensive coordinator of that national championship defense.
exactly, which was the
Um,
reason that they were that good.
they had a quarterback that threw how many passes in that game? How many passes did
I
he throw?
believe it was 10.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um, but no, I mean it's not like a super shocking move. You guys didn't go out and get some off their rocker candidate. I mean, I know you wanted Cliff or Kubiak. I know Lamar wanted Kubiak, but at the same time, I think Lamar was involved in this as well.
Well, from what I've seen, reportedly Lamar likes the hire. He's a fan of the hire, which is one of the most important things. And like I said, I think it's really about the OC. If we fuck around and say get Cliff Kingsbury as our offensive coordinator, because you look at Cliff Kingsbury and he didn't want to go to Vegas last year. He ain't going to Vegas. I doubt he wants to go to Cleveland. I doubt he wants to go to Arizona. So it's either Buffalo gives him a
He
fucking
can't
job.
go to Arizona.
He's not going to Buffalo. Oh, he can't go to Arizona. No, fuck
Can't
no.
go to
He ain't going
Arizona.
back to Arizona. It's like
Um,
what is
Buffalo at this point, I don't know what the fuck they're on, dude.
and we're gonna talk about that later with the 5 teams that are left, but I think we have a shot to get a good OC as well, and we still gotta go out and get a DC. So, well, we have to
The
fire Zach
Steelers
Orr
though,
first.
Steelers are still open.
Steelers are open.
They're not
Steelers
going to
are
hire
open.
Cliff Kingsbury though.
No, I mean, I no, I don't think they're gonna hire Cliff,
Not a
but
shot. And Cliff wouldn't want to go there if he was just an OC. The Ravens are a team that you can go to as an OC, and it's as close as it gets to a high level head coaching job.
yeah, well, that's the thing. I think the same way. Like it obviously we have a lot of draw, like we have a reason for you to want to come coach for us, like a big reason why I know like Lamar's not going anywhere because Jesse Minter isn't coming to a franchise with Lamar Jackson unless he knows that Lamar Jackson is fucking playing there.
Yeah, Mentor could have gone anywhere, seemingly.
It's like
So
yeah, or on the flip side, if Lamar was like, I really do not want this guy to be my head coach, I don't think he'd be hired.
no.
I really don't think he would be. When he was
Again, I mean, I know Bashadi's been hard on like it's his decision, and it is, but he's not going to do anything to sacrifice Lamar being there. I don't think Mentor's a sacrifice, but I do think it means that they're going to put effort into the OC for Lamar. Because, I mean, as much as this is a good team hire, um, it doesn't fix your offense.
No, but I would also hope that Minter has a better eye for talent, a better eye for personnel. Gets Falale out of there, gets us a better O line, gets us like you got to look at and things he did. Like last year, we traded Adafe Owe to the Chargers. When we traded Adafe Owe, he played 5 games with us and had 0 sacks. He went and played 12 games with them and had 7.5 sacks. Weird,
Damn.
right? Like it's weird how things like that happen. And we're also not having this Mr. Nice Guy vibe. I saw some videos of him when he was coaching with Michigan. He was over at Ohio State sideline chirping. I was like, okay, so we got a guy who talks a little bit of shit too. I was like,
Good.
I like this.
And he knows how to steal signs.
He knows how to steal signs. Perfectly okay with that. Everybody does it. And
And he's personal close friends with Sharon Moore. I don't know that. I'm joking. That's a joke.
no, we
Apparently
need.
he was getting blackmailed by players, which is cool.
I don't care who is getting blackmailed by who anymore. I
I
will
agree.
say, another thing. The Chargers are the only team, the only defense this season to have more interceptions than passing touchdowns allowed.
Wow.
Jesse Minter has a fucking
No,
track
no,
record.
they had a. I mean, since Minter's been there, they've had a great defense with
I'm saying this man
a
has a
relative
great.
lack of good personnel.
And you know another great thing that some people are overlooking? This is a defensive coordinator that knows how to stop the Chiefs.
It's true.
Kelsey went on the podcast talking about this move, and he talked about how Mahomes was talking about how he was saying Minter was hitting me with some blitzes I've never seen before.
Fuck.
And also, and I went back and looked. I was like, all right, so he coached against the Chargers or against the Chiefs for 4 games, 17.5 points per game. Like
Awesome.
this guy.
Yeah.
I have hope. I have hope. I have hope in this guy. And like I said, we make the right moves. We make some moves on. Like you can't tell me he's not gonna go in there and not know who to pair up with a Kyle Hamilton and a Roquan Smith and who to put on the defensive line and who to get rid of.
There's not going to be any more questions. Marlon's out. But there aren't going to be any more questions about what Kyle Hamilton's job is, or there shouldn't be. Because Kyle Hamilton apparently has 5 fucking different jobs and is not all pro right now, at least at one of like he's spread so thin. He's blitzing, he's trying to get picks, he's playing none of it makes any sense.
Well,
He needs to
he was on the All Pro team, but
this year?
yeah, but I will say
Okay, good.
I
Well then
think
he's an all pro.
I think undeservingly so. I think he had a very lackluster year.
Agreed.
But that's just maybe that's me with higher expectations. I don't know.
I mean, there was a lot that the defense in general did that
So
didn't help you guys at all, especially that secondary. I not even didn't help, like ruined your season for the most part. But yeah, I'm still more concerned with how this offense needs to change.
you keep saying that as if like what do you mean?
What do you mean?
You keep saying this offense needs to change.
The offense itself doesn't need to change. The play calling of the offense needs to change entirely.
Well, considering John Harbaugh and Todd Monken are gone.
No, I agree, but
Like,
I just don't. I don't know if we know anything about Minter's ability to run an offense.
no, and I would
Or
also
who
I would hope that Minter and I would hope that the Baltimore Ravens organization take just as much care of their. I hope they do just as much due diligence hiring their OC as they did with their head coach. Because when you look at Minter's track record, and then plus his personality itself, I think he can be a good head coach. And then you have motherfucking all these options for all these candidates at OC. We make that right move. You keep talking about OC. We need to still make sure we get a right DC and make sure that he gets the right personnel for our defense.
is
Because, like
Zach?
you said, the offense don't. Zach hasn't been fired yet, and I'm waiting on that.
Yeah. But even if they don't fire Zach, I would assume that Minter would control the defense. He would have
I
overall
guess, yeah.
control of that defense. Like
But
I don't think he would give the power to Zach.
then at that point, get one of your friends and let him be your
Yeah, no,
DC. Like
put
fuck
a
that.
put a fucking Muppet out there.
But I like the move. I don't hate the move. I think we'll make a
No,
good move at offensive coordinator. I think we'll be all right.
it's a cool move. I mean, he's a young dude, so I mean he's got shit to prove, but he's been on good teams.
I like
He's
it.
been
I
around
like
good
the move.
football. Now
Jesse
again,
Minter.
bit of it could be he cheated a little bit, but is what it is.
What are you talking about?
Michigan, but who cares?
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. As a fan of baseball, is sign stealing illegal?
Depends on how you do it.
Okay. I mean,
Putting a camera into the catcher's crotch, illegal. The runner on second base being able to steal it, or someone from the dugout picking up on shit, totally legal.
watching tape or whatever and figuring it
Or
out.
having a scout in the stands, I just a little shaky.
Is it illegal?
In college football, I believe so.
Devin, I've spent my entire life watching the New England Patriots dominate the NFL. And they had cheating on cheating on cheating on cheating scandals. I don't care about Jesse Minter's Michigan cheating scandals
Neither do I.
because he coached a national championship defense and then went on to coach a defense who were the only defense to have more interceptions than passing touchdowns allowed.
It's impressive. And it's also impressive that their offense was so poor that they couldn't do anything with it. So when he got hired, I looked at the offense and defense rankings of the Chargers. I mean, a lot of top tens for that Chargers defense and a lot of back tens for that Chargers offense. So
yeah, so I like it. Jesse Minter is my new head coach, which
it's fun.
is crazy.
It's better than Dan Quinn. So congratulations. But I don't know. We don't know. I don't like Dan Quinn.
It is. We know. We know.
I wanted something new and fresh, and instead we get some old bumbling idiot.
Yeah, you just could have just promoted Cliff.
That's all we had to do.
That's it.
And so we said, you know what? That's kind of rude. That's rude to like fire a guy and like promote a guy from within. So let's not do that. Let's just fire the good guy and keep the bad guy.
Keep Dan Quinn around.
Yep.
But I guess we got to predict this championship round. There's in total 3 games left. And it's a little interesting. But the first game we got, Devin, I believe 3:00 on on Sunday. New England and Denver.
Yep. Sean Payton had some choice words. Said fans can take 2 weeks off and chill. I don't like if you can say that if your quarterback was healthy. The fact that Jarrett Stidham, I mean, I know they have all the confidence in the world in Jarrett Stidham, and I know that they have to. They have no reason to. He didn't play all season. He hasn't played in years, really. When he has played, he's not good. Yeah, things are not looking great in not Buffalo, Denver, but
I mean, things aren't looking great in Buffalo either, but
things are looking pretty shaky in Buffalo.
I mean, so we're talking like no chance, no hope in Jarrett Stidham. Is that what you're saying?
No. But everything would have to go perfectly. Like the Patriots played a snow game against the Texans and CJ threw 4 picks and they still only won by what? Less than 2 scores? What they win by?
Yeah.
Touchdown? I don't know. Whatever the fuck. It wasn't that convincing.
No.
With the amount of turnovers because
I
the
think it was
Pats
like
also turned the ball over.
28-16.
Something like that.
Sounds right. Yeah.
Still 2 scores, but it wasn't as convincing as it should have been. Yes, it's a snow game. Yes, it's a younger team. Whatever. This Broncos defense is pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
If Jarrett Stidham can not lose the football, and this Broncos team can force Drake May to make mistakes, they have a shot. But I can see this being a run heavy, defense heavy battle, where there's not a lot of risk taken. Because if the Pats don't take a lot of risks, I don't think they lose this game. They score a
Well,
little bit, they hold on to the ball, they're good.
I was gonna say I think that's the real opposite. Like the thing is, I think Denver actually may be the team to uh take risks earlier,
Yeah, I
knowing
can see that. Yeah,
knowing that they not kind of they are the underdog. They are a team that has to jump ahead early. They, and mind you, are playing the Patriots, who haven't really had to turn it on to another level this postseason. So if they catch New England early in a situation where it's not C.J. Stroud out there throwing back-to-back interceptions and just playing like absolute shit, and maybe Drake May still putting the ball on the ground, Denver could win.
but no, they 100% can. But then there's that just the fact that Jarrett Stidham would have to do Super Bowl media day, which is like a fucking PR nightmare. I don't think anyone's ever heard that guy talk.
No, let's be real. Let's be real. It's a guy like that. That's a PR dream because you can ask him endless questions. I mean, he can sit
I
there
guess
for literally the entire week. It's gonna be like
it's going to be about Jarrett Stidham.
yo, you're a starting quarterback in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, but then there's no like there's no questions about pressure or future or anything. Like even if Jarrett Stidham wins a Super Bowl, he will not start week 1 ever.
Devin. Nick Foles got a statue for this shit.
You're right. But Nick Foles took over in week 11
Nick
or whatever
Foles,
the fuck, week
Nick
12, whatever the
Foles.
fuck it was.
It don't matter. Nick Foles got a statue for this shit. Nick
Right.
Foles got a statue. Brock
Nick
Osweiler.
Foles got a statue before Brady got a statue. Like before so many people got
Oh my
statues.
god! Like
Just for the fuck of it.
him and Doug Peterson have a statue.
It's awesome.
Like
I'm so glad they did that.
we're
That's awesome.
talking a PR dream for the entire offseason if Jared Stidham is the Super Bowl MVP. Because then
Damn. I forgot that Nick Foles won a Super Bowl. That's a little fucking crazy, dude.
because then it's
Because
not.
that Eagles team was what, 9-7?
I
I don't
don't
think that
know.
Eagles team was that good.
I don't think they were 9-7. Nick Foles was like front runner for MVP.
Carson Wentz
Or
was early in the season.
Carson Wentz was front runner for MVP. That's what I meant. I'm talking when Carson Wentz went down with his injury, he was in lead to win MVP.
As a rookie. Rookie? Is he rookie?
Second year?
Maybe second year.
I don't know.
No, because he was second overall behind Goff
Okay.
in 16, and that was 17.
Okay.
Yeah.
But like New England's winning, and that's probably what's going to happen. They've continued to just have it easy. So easy. Speaking of having it easy, they pushed Diggs' court date back till after the Super Bowl.
You gotta be fucking kidding. Now I really hope he goes away, dude. Are you fucking serious?
What kind of shit is that? So Stephon Diggs is like, oh well, we're just gonna push it back till like when's the Super Bowl? The 12th.
The 8th?
Okay, so we'll have it like on the 13th. We'll see on the 13th.
Bro, get the fuck.
Yeah, I don't know when the Super Bowl is, but I think now his date's like on the 13th, so it's like a week after the Super Bowl.
Get the fuck, dude. Fuck
Hey,
that.
shout out Roger Goodell for whatever lawyer he got to pull that shit off.
The best lawyers in the fucking world.
We don't have a lawyer.
See, but I don't want to. I don't even want to think about the Patriots in another Super Bowl. The fact that that's like basically like it's going to happen makes me upset. So, yeah. I mean, yeah, the Pats are going to win, but go Broncos.
Yeah, no, when you sit and think about it for sure would love to see Denver make it. And I'm trying to think of like somebody or something to root for when it comes to New England. Like I like Will Campbell. He's cool.
Yeah, Will Campbell's cool.
I don't dislike Drake May. I don't like his fans. I don't like Patriots fans and the way they're gassing him up to be Tom Brady.
Yeah, no, this is pretty fucking stupid. And I mean, to think about it, like this is a great season by the Pats. I mean, had Washington last year found a way to beat the Eagles, like we were in this position, we were in the NFC Championship. Like, yes, Jaden had a great year, but like, is he Super Bowl level crazy good quarterback? Like, and we've seen way more out of JD than we have from Drake.
Oh,
No
Jaden
offense to
Daniels.
Drake,
Oh my God.
but
I saw people trying to compare. There was a ranking earlier. It was like comparing Drake May's second or sophomore season to other QB sophomore seasons. Like, do you know?
JD played 6 fucking games. Fuck off.
No, but do you know what some of these quarterbacks' sophomore years were?
Who?
Like, they were so like Lamar's sophomore season was
MVP.
Patrick Mahomes MVP or Patrick
Sophomore
Mahomes
season.
50 touchdown, 5,000 yards
Which was
MVP.
essentially his rookie season.
Yeah, like, well, I mean, the same thing for Lamar.
Somewhat, yeah. Pat didn't play a snap. Well, I mean, Pat played a snap, but he didn't play real
Yeah, no, he
time.
didn't play real football.
No.
Either way,
Shout out Alex Smith. But, yeah, like, I get it. They have a good record. They have a good team, and they have a super easy schedule.
but Stephon Diggs
This,
is he's a douchebag. Like I can't stand him.
yep.
Um,
I like Vrabel.
Vrabel's cool. I really don't want to see Mac Hollins with a chance to get a ring.
That sucks. He's
Um,
probably going to put on his fucking toe.
who do I like on the defense? Anybody? Anybody? I mean, Chris Gonzalez, like just off of like the love, the just the pure like he locks shit down. So I
Yeah.
kind of fuck with him a
And
little
he's
bit.
just the only. He has more screen time than Drake May's wife. He's on every fucking commercial just because he speaks Spanish.
Oh, the Patriots are making the Super Bowl. Bad Bunny. They're gonna have Christian Gonzalez. Yeah, no, it's easy money. The promotion for that, he's gonna come out in a Christian Gonzalez jersey. He's
Damn,
coming out in the
we're
Christian
fucked.
Gonzalez jersey.
We're fucked.
Um,
And he's number 0, which is tough.
oh, it's so tough. Fuck,
Damn,
damn it,
fuck.
god damn
They're
it.
winning too, dude. If the
Um,
Pats win, I'm gonna cry.
no, I don't mind here's the thing. The reason I don't mind the Pats winning is because, like, in reality, I don't mind seeing the Patriots winning. I don't feel like hearing Patriots fans saying we're back. Like y'all aren't back. It's just like y'all are good enough to compete again.
No, 100%. But like, I I want to see like the Patriots' true test is going to be the Super Bowl. Like their only true test is going to be Seattle's defense and Seattle's offense, or the Rams' defense and the Rams'
Whoa,
offense. Either
whoa.
or.
Let's go
I
to that
didn't
game.
I didn't say nothing crazy, but like that's their first like yo. This is a full strength good team.
Do you want to go? Let's go to that game then.
Yeah, dude. I'm a Darnold lover. Give me Sam Darnold. No, I'm joking. Um,
I mean, this is it. This is your last chance to buy into Seattle.
I'm bought in.
Like we haven't bought in all year.
Bought in, dude. I'm bought in a little bit, dude.
The Rams offense have to be like better than they've been all playoffs, all postseason. Just and I mean like levels better because Sam Darnold could throw 3 fucking interceptions and still they could still win this game just off of
I
how good their defense is.
have 2 main concerns, one from each side. Sam Darnold's oblique injury. If that gets worse during that game, how that's going to impact him, how much they're going to be running the ball. I mean, Kenneth had a crazy game last game, but I don't know if the Rams will be able to stop that. And then, yeah, just that Rams defense late in a game, can they hold? Like, even if it's close, like, are we going to see another shootout late in the game? And who's going to win a shootout?
Can we refresh our memories? I mean, they've played twice this year already, obviously. I mean, I'd like to just get a refresh. I want to say, I think early on it was like a close 16-13, and then they played later in the year, maybe, possibly, yes. Let's see. Let me pull it up real quick. Let's go to the Rams.
Oh,
So the first time they played Seattle, they won 21-19. Take a look at that game real quick. I mean, usually I wouldn't compare regular season games, but I mean, these are divisional rivals. They played twice. Oh, obviously they played twice.
yep.
They're divisional rivals, but um, yeah, it looks like all the way back then. This was November 16th, and people are already saying these are probably the two best teams in the NFC. Kept Seattle out of the end zone for the first 50. Ooh, Rams made 4 interceptions. Rams picked off Seattle 4 times
Oh, you're right.
and kept Seattle out of the end zone for the first 57 and a half minutes.
That was the Darnold concern.
Was this
First
the was
breath of
this
concerning.
wait, was this the stupid forward pass game? Remember there was that controversy where Darnold threw it at the goal line and they said it wasn't a fumble and the whistle blew, but then Kenneth
I thought
Walker picked it up and walked in the end
that was
zone.
that was later. That was not.
That
That
was
was
the
not.
second game.
That must have been the second game.
Okay, no. Okay, maybe I'm looking at the second game because now I'm reading Rashid Shaheed. Okay, no, you're right. You're right. This was just another game that was pretty close.
Yeah.
But if we look here, yeah, I mean, this was the game where Darnold threw 4 interceptions. He was 29 of 44. Matt Stafford went 15 to 28, 130 yards. Kyron Williams was able to run for 91 yards and a touchdown. Kenneth Walker had 67 yards. JSN, he went for 105. Didn't find the end zone. And then that other game, though, I mean, Seattle didn't get shit going until the end of that game, too. And they lost
I
to
know, but
Seattle.
Seattle's been. Well, see, who lost? The Rams lost to Seattle.
They lost this game in overtime.
The Rams or Seattle did?
The Rams lost this game in
Okay.
overtime,
Yeah.
the second game.
Well, so that's been the concern later in the season and then later in games is that defense not holding up. And I don't know if it's a product of, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if Seattle gets any better later in the game, but that Rams defense just seems to struggle for some reason.
But in this second game they played, the Rams were up 30-14 in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
I
I
mean,
mean, now,
and they
granted,
found
we've
a way to
seen
lose.
a relatively lackluster Rams offense. No, not even, dude. The Rams offense has been good this playoffs. It's just, that defense is letting. I mean, okay, they've been okay, but that the defense is letting teams get into it. If Seattle jumps out like the way they did against uh, the Niners, everybody's fucked.
I think the Rams are way better than the Niners.
I agree,
So
but
Sam Darnold has thrown a total of 2 touchdowns and 6 interceptions against the Rams defense this year.
that's not good.
Kenneth Walker put up 100 in the second game, so he averaged like what? He put
80.
up 160. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say okay. Is that what he put up first game? Like
He put
60
up
yards?
60.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. It's I can't buy into Seattle now. My ideology for why I believe the Rams are good enough to make the Super Bowl and why Seattle is more likely to lose, like, it hasn't changed. It hasn't changed. No matter what I've seen happen this postseason, I still feel the way I feel. I'm going with LA.
Um, I don't know if I have any like reasons outside of a gut feeling. This game's gonna be close. Um, Part of me thinks the Rams' luck is gonna sort of run out. They haven't played perfect football. They almost lost it to the Bears. Um, Almost lost it to the Panthers.
Does Seattle not seem a little more lucky to you though?
I think the Rams are pretty. I don't know if they seem more lucky. I mean, Seattle's definitely lucky, but I don't think that they're more lucky than the Rams have been the
Like,
past few weeks.
but I'm saying, like, to me though, when I look at the Rams and you look at roster, then you look at outcome. You don't
Agreed.
go, damn, they got lucky. When I look at, it's like, damn, so JSN led the league in fuck, he turned into his receiver to lead the league in receiving yards, and Sam Darnold can only lose a game by 2 after throwing 4 interceptions. Like, that's lucky. That that's luck.
The concerning thing is that this Rams team with this roster is not performing the way that this Rams team with this roster is supposed to. And I don't know when they're going to.
Matt Stafford is winning MVP.
Agreed. But we've seen MVPs not perform
Yeah, but as much
in
as
the
we
playoffs.
know Lamar deserved it over Josh last year, Matt Stafford deserves it this year.
Agreed.
So I mean, what I'm saying, like, what have you not seen from the Rams offense that you need to see for them to win?
No, I've seen it. No, everything we've seen from the Rams offense is there. But it's a matter of putting it together. I think Seattle has been able to put together better games. The Rams have struggled,
Okay.
especially defensively, and they're letting teams get them. And then that offense struggles on top of that. They don't establish a run game, and it's been kind of here and there. I mean, they were this close to losing to the Bears.
I think the Bears really stepped it up this postseason,
Of
and they were a
course they did.
really good team, and Ben Johnson's a
Well,
really
then what
good fucking
happened?
coach.
What happened with Carolina then? I don't fucking know what Carolina did.
I don't know. I think Bryce Young wins that game for Houston versus New England.
Hell yeah, he does.
So what are we
And
talking about?
I love the 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 CJ stuff is awesome. The CJ memes are pretty top tier. I feel bad for the guy, but I don't know. He kind of did it to himself.
I feel bad for him, but I more so feel bad for myself for thinking or for holding him in the regards I did.
I think we all got kind of
Bamboozled.
crossed up in that, and I think a part of the reason was we didn't know anything about that Texans team. Also, him being the second pick, we didn't
Yeah,
know anything about. We didn't know who Nico was. We didn't know who what's bro who
Tank
tore his
Dell.
fucking. We didn't know who Tank Dell was. Then they go and get Steph, and we're expecting this fucking juggernaut to come out, and Steph gets
See,
hurt, and then everything's fucked. But
I guess I just feel the opposite. The way you feel about those two teams, I kind of feel the opposite. I think the Rams have been able to win by, like they have been the team who have been obviously putting it together the way that people have been expecting them to, and are in the position that they're in, the position that people expect them to be in. And Seattle has, with the help of one of the best defenses in the league, had to scrap it out and duke it out. And Sam Darnold's on the offense side of the ball going, fuck it. Jackson's down there somewhere. I'm throwing it. Like, I
yeah,
don't, I think that's a little, I think they're a little more of, they are a, they are a less than good defensive day away from having a bad day overall.
agreed. entirely agree, but I don't know. I know the Niners are depleted entirely, but that Seattle defense can smother. They can ruin a fucking football game. I
Well,
don't know if they can shut this Rams team down completely, but I don't know. I, for whatever reason, feel that Seattle's going to do it. I mean, this is a year of completely unexpected. I want the Rams to be there. I think the worst thing you could do for viewership is put Sam Darnold and Jarrett Stidham in the same Super Bowl. I mean, it sucks even saying that, but it's possible.
so you're going to Seattle.
I'm going Seattle. Yeah,
You're going to Seattle.
I want the Rams to win though.
I'm sure you do. I'm sure you want to see the Rams win.
I'd love to see Puka at Media Day. I want to see Puka at Media Day so bad.
Puka might not make it to the Super Bowl if he gets a media day.
Isn't it in Vegas? Super Bowl's in Vegas. Puka, yeah, he might not make it to Media Day.
Is it in Vegas?
No, San Fran.
Is it? I was gonna say yeah. No, it's in.
That's a home game.
I mean, that's a home game for both of them. Seattle fans, they don't got a long distance to travel.
They're too slow to travel.
No, they will travel.
No, they travel like crazy.
The 12 will travel.
The 12.
All right. Well, Rams, you got Seahawks. Let's talk about now, Devin. Like, I love women. You know, like I'm engaged. Love my mom. If I had a daughter,
what the fuck are we talking about?
If I shut up.
Okay. Sorry.
No, you're good. I'm joking, but if I had a daughter, like it'd be cool. Like great, yeah, pink confetti. Oh, awesome. Sometimes women lack a quality, and it's taking accountability or responsibility.
Oh god. Okay, this is it took me a while to figure out what the fuck you were talking about.
And we don't see it often, and maybe that's the media or society's fault. We don't see women in power as much as we do men. And I will go into more detail because sure, I don't know in other industries how the gender. I don't know the gender gap in other industries, but let's move to sports and ownership in sports. It really goes down in terms of how many women are running things around there. Now, Jeanie Buss might be one of the biggest idiots in the world. And
I have a question. Is she still the owner of the Lakers?
She just sold the team. So she just sold the team, but everything that is coming out that she has been saying or that she felt, it was all when she was the owner of because I remember it was just the past off season, I believe it was sold or if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, no, I guess I completely forgot. Yeah, it must have been recently. Just because there was the whole thing, with her and her brothers, all that weird shit.
Now,
it's a weird ass family.
It starts with her apparently she had been fed up with LeBron since 2022. And it started with her not liking the idea of him being the savior of LA when he signed with them as a free agent in 2017.
LeBron's been in LA since 2017.
Yeah. Rather than LA being 2018. No. Excuse me.
19.
Let me rephrase what I was saying. What I read was, and he was literally in the fucking finals with the Cavs till 2018. I'm so sorry. He apparently had been telling the Lakers since 2017 that he will be signing with them.
Copy.
Apparently that's what was going on.
Gotcha.
So my bad, my mistake. But then yes, he goes to LA. When he signs there, she felt like they deserve more praise for landing LeBron rather than him getting praise for being the savior of the Lakers.
Sure.
which is going to lead to the next problem. Now, it's like if you don't want somebody to feel like a savior, you probably wouldn't give them any power, right? So then it moves on to, oh, what's this? She doesn't like LeBron's outsized ego or the power him and Clutch Sports felt they had. Now, what would make somebody feel like they had power? Trading for somebody they didn't want to appease somebody? Because apparently she made the Russell Westbrook trade only to appease LeBron James, which is something that came out. She didn't want to make the Westbrook trade. She only did it to appease LeBron. And then said that she felt that LeBron was dodging any flack for the trade and felt that he should take blame for it as well. So you see how I'm kind of like you're now your brain's kind of going like a circle, like, all right, so you have all the power and you gave somebody power because you listened to what they wanted and then you did it even though you didn't want it, and now you're mad that they feel like they have power. Because here's the thing, Rich Paul, Clutch Sports, they're gonna go talk their shit and act like they run whatever they run, but in reality, you have the power.
She owns the team. Yes.
You are the owner. LeBron is not the owner. LeBron is not the savior if you don't make him feel like one. But at the same time,
At the same time, she's the owner of the Lakers, and he's the greatest basketball player of all time.
yeah.
But another thing, like you said about accountability earlier, if you're going to give the power to LeBron, then it is still inherently your fault. Anything that LeBron does is your fault. Because you gave, like, if you let the dog drive your car, if he crashes the car, it's your fault, not the dog's fault.
Not the dog's fault.
So, yes, you own the team. You let LeBron make the decisions. You didn't have to do that.
She didn't
And
want
now
to
they're both placing blame on each other. This feels
she
like the Bills.
she didn't want to re-sign him in 2022. Even considered trading him to the Clippers, which is hilarious.
Stupid.
Oh, she thinks he should be more grateful for drafting Bronny.
Yep.
So like I said, the person with all the power made LeBron feel like he had power, made LeBron feel like a savior, which, mind you, you are just the owner of the Lakers. You did nothing to get LeBron. Like, you didn't land LeBron. You are
There is no
only
landing. They weren't making calls like, hey, like, we're going to throw this, this, and this at you. We'd love to have you. No, like, LeBron, that's part of his legacy. He wanted to win a championship in Cleveland and then go be a fucking Laker.
To be completely honest with you, LeBron showed up and the team got blown up right away.
Immediately.
And everybody got sent everywhere. And then the team got blown up again. And now the team's more like y'all, they've been busting out fucking blockbuster trades for a minute now.
Yes.
And also, no, like, LeBron is your savior. Won your only championship in the last 15 years. Is the only reason the Lakers are relevant in this since Kobe Bryant has retired. And let's be real, in the last few years of the Lakers, nobody cared about anyways. LeBron joining the Lakers made them relevant again. And LeBron being on the Lakers today is the reason they are still relevant.
Yeah,
Period.
like LeBron, yes, I mean, they could have gone about it differently and drafted somebody or tanked and got somebody or made a trade for a different player or whatever. But LeBron is the quickest way to make your team relevant forever, as long as he's there. Like, 'cause if LeBron leaves or if LeBron had left, I'm surprised LeBron stayed with all this bullshit.
Well, also draft who you want. You think he should be more grateful that he drafted Bronny? Okay, here's the thing. You shouldn't, like, you if you want to draft somebody, you don't give a fuck about who on the team's grateful you drafted them.
No. Two things, though. Number one, I don't know how you would show that you're more grateful. He probably said, I appreciate it. Number two, second round pick in the NBA draft isn't that important.
Well, I mean, sure, I appreciate it, but at the end of the day, all the flack LeBron and his son already gets on me in the media. What did you want LeBron kissing your fucking ass on live TV? Like, thank you so much
Yeah,
for giving my son this
that's
opportunity.
a horrible look for
Both of them,
Bronny to
like
show
that is
that.
terrible.
I mean, yes, we know that Bronny was drafted there because he's his son, but I don't know, to treat it like it's like, yeah, like LeBron has to kiss your feet because you drafted his son
But
is
but we got to
shameful.
go back to you drafted him.
Yes.
You could have just not drafted him. You could have not re-signed LeBron in 2022. You could have not traded for Russell Westbrook. You could have done so many things different. And instead, you listened to LeBron, you listened to Clutch Sports, you did what he wanted. And what? Now that you're gone, it's all coming out that, oh, well, she really fucking hated LeBron and she couldn't stand him. And he should have been more grateful. And he's not the savior. We landed him. Y'all landed him because
What's
y'all are in LA. That's it.
That's it. Well, they're the Lakers, not in it. The
Yeah.
Clippers aren't shit, but
They're the
um
Lakers.
what's funny about this is like the way that it's being reported is like, oh, inside sources say that Jeanie Buss said this. Jeanie Buss is probably the one giving this information to people.
Yeah.
Like she doesn't get this is what she wants to be out. She wants to try to tarnish what LeBron did. She seems to have a real hatred for LeBron. And probably does not give a fuck about anything anymore now that she sold the team.
Well, no, I mean, it's said that she's still like the governor of the team or whatever the fuck that means. It's I think
I think there's some weird
I
way
think
that
she
she's
still has a
attached to this
connection to
team.
the Lakers. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I think she wants the world to know that she doesn't like LeBron. And yes, because LeBron hasn't been ultra successful as a Laker, it's not her fault. It's LeBron's fault. Um, which it is her fault because she's the owner of the Lakers. So
You don't have all the power. Do what a player says, and then get mad at him.
yeah,
Because here's what I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you one thing. While Russell Westbrook is my favorite player of all time, we know it wasn't LeBron's fault for what was going on with that trio. And here's the big thing: while LeBron was pushing 40, AD still couldn't stay healthy. Like, and during no time, even including when the entire world shut down and everybody had to go play at fucking Disney World. At no time was LeBron a problem with LA. You drafted
I
his
don't know.
son, you traded who he wanted, you got who he wanted, and so now what? Or like I don't know. Like I guess this does show that you obviously listen to LeBron because I don't think Bron knew about that AD trade.
Hell yeah.
And with
Hell
that,
no.
like that shows right there, it's like, yeah, so we don't give a fuck what you want. This dumbass just offered us uh Luca for
Yeah.
AD.
I mean, no offense to LeBron, but there's if LeBron said no, it's I don't give a fuck. AD's out this bitch. Luka's in. I don't care how bad
Yeah.
this team is. We're getting Luka. Like that's a deal should never have happened.
But I don't know. I think that Jeanie Buss coming out and sitting here not taking any accountability for anything that went on with the Lakers as the one with the power, uh it is fucking hilarious. It just I don't know. It make like you definitely make Carly Ursay look like a fucking genius.
She really does.
Way to make her look like an absolute fucking savant at running a sports organization because holy shit, um, she is a dumbass. But yeah,
Yeah.
that's how I feel about Jeanie Buss. She's a complete fucking idiot. Um,
And just a fucking loser, dude. What a sore loser.
yeah, yeah.
Just terrible.
And they got a chip.
Yeah, shut the fuck
Like,
up.
why are we complaining? Like, yeah, like LeBron is a champion as a Laker. I don't care. I don't care what year it was in. LeBron got a fucking ring as a Laker.
Mickey Mouse.
Because I'm gonna tell you one thing. I'm gonna tell you one thing.
McMouse.
And obviously, this is like, duh. Nobody was going to call it Mickey Mouse if Jimmy Butler pulled off the impossible. So it's like, and
If Jimmy didn't get 4-2'd, we'd be talking about Jimmy to this day. Like, he's the dude.
which
And
also,
granted, we still should talk about him for. I mean, he did it the year after as well.
yeah. And now his fucking knees all torn up. Like,
Yeah, that sucks, bro.
his knees all torn up. And then I saw something. It was like, people were asking they were asking Steve Kerr about I guess Draymond and his splits. They were like how like up and down they've been the last like 11 games or something. Or his plus and minus the last
Sure.
11 games. And he was like, "Well, before we start talking about that, I'm not going to judge his last 11 games when he's been a positive the last 12 years."
Get
And
the fuck out of here, dude.
the first
Are
response,
we really? Oh my god.
but no, the first response was like, "And here lies the problem." Like, here you go. And this is like literally,
You cannot get. You're not going to be a good team if you're focused on what Draymond did for you 8 years ago.
no. And Steve Kerr, I mean, this just goes to show you how much, like, when I say Steve Kerr is not a good fucking coach, this is what I mean. Like,
This is
Steve Kerr
like,
is not a good head coach.
yes, what's his name? Phil Jackson was a part of the greatest teams of all time and has what, 11 rings or whatever, something fucking stupid. But there was he actually, he wasn't like, yo, Mike, do whatever the fuck you want out there. Like, just figure it out.
Yeah.
Yo, Scotty and Mike, figure it out. He at
Steve,
least coached a little bit. But
Steve,
yes, he had some of the best people to ever coach, but whatever.
it's like Steve Kerr didn't create Curry range.
No, he didn't create. Yeah, no. Steph Curry could have done that with anybody. And if Mark Jackson, the prior head coach, had stayed, they probably would have won championships as well.
Probably would have. Yeah. No, absolutely. I don't care what anybody says about Steve Kerr, because Jimmy Butler went down, and I guarantee you Steve Kerr was like, "We got Draymond. We're good. I mean, we got Draymond. We'll be all
That
right."
was fun. And what sucks is they were kind of nice with Jimmy.
Yeah, I mean, they were cool. They were going on a little bit of a run.
But now they got nothing, so.
Yeah, it's over for them.
And I don't think people would be mad if they cut this experiment.
The Jimmy Butler in Golden State?
Steph staying in Golden State for the rest of his career? Or Steph not getting anything else for the rest of his career and Steph staying with Steve Kerr and Draymond for the rest of his career? I mean, they already shipped out Clay. Make some more moves.
I say you get rid of Draymond, you keep Steph, and let Jimmy rehab.
Yeah, but you can't just rock Jimmy and Steph. You got to get something.
You got to make moves, but we're going to pretend like they just won't make any moves? I would hope so. I would hope they did.
That'd be cool.
Let's talk about the Bills owner. We were talking about Jeanie Buss. We could talk about the Bills owner. Because he is going a little viral for things that he said in his little press conference, and I want to just say that the Bills owner is 100% right. Every single thing he said was
kind
correct.
of.
What kind of? What was wrong?
Where he's placing the blame. He's putting that on Sean McDermott.
What?
Sean McDermott was the driving force behind drafting Keon Coleman.
I'm not even talking about Keon Coleman. I don't care about Keon Coleman.
Oh, okay.
Keon Coleman. Well, he mentioned Keon Coleman. I'm saying it starts off with, he comes out and says the reason the Denver loss is the reason he fired Sean McDermott.
Sure.
And I absolutely agree. And this just shows you how he even knew, no matter what happened, no matter what year it was, this was the year that they could win it all and could get it done. And if it wasn't going to be this year, if they could not get it done this year, they were never going to get it done. Hence why he mentioned the what the fuck? Why can I proverbial? I for some reason can never remember that word. Proverbial playoff wall. So yeah, no, absolutely. You should have won that game. You should be preparing to play the Steelers, the Patriots in the AFC Championship game, and you should be in the Super Bowl.
Yep.
But you're not. And Brandon Cooks still did not catch that ball. And the more I watch
Not,
it, the more of an interception it is.
it's entirely an interception. I don't think people understand what possession is.
Mm-mm.
Like having your hands on the football for less than a snap doesn't. It's never been possession. Again, going to the ground, you have to maintain possession. He did not maintain possession for more than a fucking blink of an eye.
Yeah, if two people are bobbling, if the ball is bobbling and two people are fighting over it, and whoever comes up with it, that's who caught it.
Yeah, like
That's who caught it.
if we did a naked eye test, it's completely an interception. Even when you slow it down, it's completely an interception. Now, if you take it frame by frame and then don't include the back half of what happened,
Mm-hmm.
and you just take a picture of Brandon Cooks with the football, cool, it's a catch. Just like
Look,
this.
how is that not a catch? It's like,
How is
yeah,
it not a catch? Because what happened a quarter of a second later when he rolled over and lost the football?
and then I could go and do that with every single catch that's ever been dropped. But then I could also go and do that with this guy. He's like real big. He plays tight end. His name's Isaiah Likely. And when he reached out and remember he caught that ball. Remember how that was a catch, and then took the
Remember
first
how
snap.
that wasn't? Yeah, how is that not possession?
That's
A
not
legit
possession.
football move, 2 steps. That's not a catch. But the fraction of a second that he was on the ground and touched the football is a catch. That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, no, it wasn't a catch at all. I just want to make sure I got that out again, and will remind people that it was not a
I
catch.
think even Bills fans could say that Isaiah Likely's catch was a touchdown.
Oh, we all know Isaiah Likely's catch was a touchdown, but Bills fans are like dying on the hill that that was not an interception.
Why don't the Bills go back and, I don't know, look at what Josh Allen did in that game that kind of fucked them? Like, if Lamar played that bad, the Ravens fans would be on it. Legit. Yes.
Crucified. He would be
But the
crucified.
problem
Me
is that
included.
last year, Lamar played a great game against the Bills. Mark dropped the bitch. It's Mark's fault. This wasn't like, oh, Josh played a fucking crazy good game, put him in the best position to win, and then Brandon Cooks dropped it.
Mm-hmm.
Josh was the reason they were in a tight game with the fucking Broncos.
Josh Allen played so bad, like, and it's so funny how you see on these ESPN headlines, people, do you feel bad for Josh Allen, and
Fuck
how
off.
bad do you feel? Like, I mean, those are the headlines, and when you compare him like this year versus last year with Lamar, oh my god, it's a complete shift in how you're talking about the quarterback. And
Honestly, I think it just goes to show that the Bills were supposed to win that game. Every sign pointed, everything in what the NFL knows was supposed to be the Bills winning that game.
Bills owner mentioned 5-2-3-2-2-2-6. He said he was like, why those numbers? The meaning of those numbers? Uh, those are the last 7 years they're seeding.
In the playoffs?
Mm-hmm. In the playoffs, we're at 5-2-3-2-2-2-6.
Couldn't get it done.
Couldn't get it done. 7 years in a row.
Yep.
Proverbial playoff wall. And it's just
I don't think he had, like, we know why Sean got fired. I don't. Yes, we know the track record. So yeah, I don't think even Bills fans shouldn't have an issue with Sean getting fired. To have that much success and to still be, I mean, that far away from anything.
And the difference with the Bills owner and Jeanie Buss is, and if I'm wrong, people besides Bills fans, because they're gonna say I'm wrong regardless. Somebody else can say I'm wrong. He was more so defending the GM and saying Keon Coleman, it wasn't his decision. It was more so the coaching staff that wanted Keon Coleman. Which the reason I'm saying it's different is I think you will be surprised, and a lot of people will be surprised by how a lot of owners who aren't Jerry Jones don't make the final decision or don't have all the say so. You know?
No, but at the same time, usually that say so is pushed on to the GM.
Yeah.
Who I don't know if you saw the video of them watching Keon Coleman during the combine.
Oh yeah, no.
You didn't see it?
I know, but the comment I know what you're talking about. But
The
go ahead.
comment was he ran a 4.57, makes them easier for us to get. It's like, all right, well, clearly you had some interest in him. At the same time, they've had faith in Keon Coleman. His interview was plastered all over NFL media and Bills media for weeks. Him talking about Tiger, wish he could, or whatever the fuck. His entire rookie year was like, oh, Keon's developing, Keon's doing this, Keon's doing that. Then this year, oh, he doesn't show up to practices, doesn't show up to meetings, whatever. Now he's an issue.
Okay, but yes, though. But give the Bills credit though. Whether it's even if it's McDermott, you don't even want to give the owner the credit. Give them credit for acknowledging and noticing quickly. Hey, this guy's a fucking problem. You're not playing this
Agreed.
week.
Agreed.
Like, think about how long it took Miami to understand. Like, oh, so Tua's like not good.
Yeah, no, agreed. It's just the where they're placing the blame. They're trying to put the Keon Coleman everything onto Sean McDermott. In all reality, it's Keon Coleman who is the issue,
Yeah, no, Keon Coleman
and
sucks.
not Brandon Beane.
And he's a complete
because-
idiot. You saw that video of him signing his contract?
I didn't watch that. I wish I did.
Oh my god, dude. He's like, so when you want me to sign, you want me to sign like my full name? And the owner literally goes, the owner's like
Your signature.
he looks at it like he's like sign like like sign your name. And he's like, nah, but like when I sign like autographs, it's not like my name. And he's like, no, sign it. He like literally goes like, yeah, no, do your full name.
Write your name.
It's like, do your
Please
full
write your
name.
name on this piece of
And
paper.
he's like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I didn't know. That's what I'm saying. It's like, bro's a fucking idiot. Which
Yeah.
it's okay. Like you can be an idiot
And
be
he
good
is
at
in
football.
legitimately no position to not show up to practice or meetings or whatever the
No.
fuck.
But the reason it's not like Jeanie Buss is because it would the way it'd be like Jeanie Buss is if the Bills owner went, Josh Allen wanted Keon
Josh
Coleman.
Allen said he wanted. Well, Josh did want Keon Coleman,
Well, John Harbaugh
but they
wanted.
didn't blame it on him.
Did you hear who John Harbaugh wanted a couple years ago?
No,
Shout out to him. That motherfucker wanted to draft Puka.
really.
Really?
Should have. He should have.
Should have.
Much should have.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Shout out
alright,
Harbaugh, dude.
The Bills owner though, he's 100% right. Nothing he said was wrong. And even if if you believe he should take more blame, sure. But that still doesn't mean that Sean McDermott didn't push for Keon Coleman.
Yeah,
Or that he wasn't the driving force for him.
totally agreed. At the same time, it's weird that like people are shocked or Bills fans are shocked by this McDermott shit. His head's been on the block for 5 fucking years. Ever since they started losing deep into the playoffs with good teams.
Well, ever since I'd say the John Harbaugh fire probably would have put everybody on notice to go like, oh.
No,
So,
it 100% did. But I'm saying like long before that, people have been talking about firing Sean McDermott. Because no one knows what the fuck he does.
You've been saying fire Sean McDermott.
Well, yeah, because you have they've had so many opportunities.
Yeah.
And they've had better teams. We forget they had Diggs. They've had better teams. They've had better defenses.
They had Diggs, but
This is not like this year was not like had this Bills team come into last year's postseason, they would be much worse. But because they were coming into this shitty, weird, fucking whatever the fuck of a season this is, they had a shot.
yes,
This is their easiest shot.
if you flip teams, yeah, they get their ass kicked last year, and
Who the fuck was who was supposed to kick their ass this year? Nobody.
I mean, yeah, no, it absolutely.
Literally nobody. They were supposed to win every fucking football game.
But yeah, no, shout out to the Bills owner. But moving on from that, I guess 5 teams. We have 5 teams left, who do not have head coaches. And before we talk anything or anybody landing anywhere, if you had to coach for one of these 5 teams, Pittsburgh, Buffalo, Cleveland, Arizona, Vegas, which one would you pick?
You can leave out the bottom 3. Yeah, Buffalo for sure. It's the only team with a quarterback. Legitimately, so I mean, I guess the Raiders have a quarterback now. They're getting Mendoza.
Yeah.
Kyler's a bum. If you want to say Shador's that dude, go ahead.
I know a lot of people who would answer Cleveland to this.
Yeah, Cleveland can go fucking suck one. I'm gonna be honest, there's no head coach in the entire world who will make the Cleveland Browns Super Bowl champions. I don't know what goes on in their organization. It's nothing impressive. No, entirely Buffalo. Buffalo is still a good team.
But if you think about it, you go to Pittsburgh and you'll get rewarded for mediocrity.
Yeah, but if I wanted to win, and it's a place where I wouldn't have to be like, there's probably years where Tomlin was like, I could get fired this year. And they're like, why would we fire you? You had a winning record. You made the playoffs. You tried your best. You did really good with a really good team, and you really tried. You have 2 Hall of Famers on this team, plus Le'Veon Bell, plus a good defense, and you made it to the divisional round. Pff, fuck out of here. Give him another 10 years. I don't. I wouldn't find that enjoyable. Tomlin loves it.
Pretty enjoyable. I mean, it sounds pretty enjoyable. You get paid
For him,
enough to be mediocre. You could go to Vegas. You could live in Vegas, coach Mendoza, chill with Brady. You could chill with Tom, and just be super.
fuck Tom Brady.
Rich.
I think Tom Brady has made himself more and more unlikable by the minute.
There's nothing he's done that's made him unlikable since he's retired.
You're right. I don't think Brady was ever likable as a player.
Brady's been likable since he was a Buccaneer. What is he doing that's made him unlikable?
I don't know. I don't know what he's doing or why he's doing it. I don't. Any podcast he's on where he's talking, it rubs me the wrong way. It's very odd.
So Tom Brady retired, right? And now he works as a commentator for Fox. And he's a partial owner.
But I don't like the fact that he has a job. I don't like that.
What are you talking about?
Tom Brady's rubs doing me. That makes me upset.
To do.
I know, but like he doesn't need that, nor should he have that job.
There's absolutely A, nothing wrong with Tom Brady's commentary, and B, what do you mean he doesn't? He wants to do that. That's what he wants to do.
Go do something else.
What? Apparently you have a problem with him if he just does a Papa John's commercial.
Pizza Hut.
Or whatever the fuck. But there's no reason to sit here and say that. It was perfectly fine when fucking Brett Favre was wearing copper fit and going, hey, buy my shit, because I'm stealing from welfare checks or welfare fucking places anyways. Like,
that shit was awesome. He was wearing Wrangler jeans, getting muddy out with the boys. That's fun stuff. We want to see that. I don't want to see Tom Brady stealing Greg Olson's job. I don't like that.
Greg
Just for
Olson
fun.
still works at Fox.
He does. You're right.
He's still he did the Carolina playoff game.
You're right.
What are you
Either way.
talking about? He didn't steal anybody's job. He's like LeBron. You're not choosing him. He's choosing you. Tom Brady
is choosing whatever he wants to do. Yes, but I don't know. I feel like he could do cooler shit.
Okay, so you're mad he's doing podcasts and like being around, but you think he can do cooler shit. What do you want to go sell and trade stocks? Like, what the fuck
That'd
do
be
you want
cool.
him to do? It's not
That'd be
cool.
really
That's
cool.
loser shit. Now, that's boring. That's fucking
Agreed.
boring. I
don't
wanted
know.
to see Tom Brady go suit up for Denver this weekend. That's what I wanted to see.
That would have been awesome.
Come on now. Just shit on everything Peyton Manning did.
That would have been sick. I mean, yeah, Peyton didn't win his Super Bowl, so you know, I mean, I don't know.
Well, I mean, he did.
Well, yes, but he didn't have much to do with it. If I was a head coach, I probably wouldn't want. If this would be my first head coaching job, sure, yeah, I'll take any job. But I don't know. That Vegas job doesn't seem very fun.
So then let's talk people and where they're going to go then, because obviously we've seen some teams hire some head coaches. We have these 5 teams left. Now from Buffalo, for some reason I've been thinking. Now it's like a kind of like a double-edged sword. I feel like they're a team who would want somebody like Mike Tomlin. I also don't see them wasting a year by just having a placeholder for Mike Tomlin.
Agreed.
So who do they go after? They're probably, like you said, waiting to interview a Kubiak or a Vance Joseph maybe, or what Shula. But at the same time, there's still Brian Flores still available.
No. No.
What did I miss?
He's back with the Vikings. He's a Vikings.
Did I miss that?
Yeah.
Did that happen today?
Yesterday.
Brian Flores re-signed with Minnesota.
He's back.
Brian Flores re-signed.
You can double check me, but yeah, I'm pretty sure he's back with the Vikings.
That really fucks some things up.
The other interesting thing is that their OC Joe Brady.
Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm.
So their OC Joe Brady is up for head coaching jobs. Is taking head coaching interviews. Potential promotion.
I don't think he's as good as certain people may think he is, but hey.
The problem is that if he doesn't get a head coaching job, he's probably going to stay.
Okay.
So it's kind of an odd.
I mean, I'm pretty sure
situation.
didn't the Bills just interview like Phillip Rivers?
Bills interviewed Phillip Rivers, which I hope is like a joke. I hope it's like when Trump first said he was going to run for office, and everyone was like, "Funny joke." I hope that this is a funny joke. There's no reason for Phillip Rivers to be the head coach of the Buffalo Bills.
No, there's absolutely no reason. Now, the same
Zero
thing.
reason.
Same way I feel like Buffalo, I feel about Pittsburgh. It's like, who does Buffalo go after? Does Buffalo go after like a McDermott, or are they going to wait for a Kubiak?
You mean the Steelers?
Or excuse me, yeah, the Steelers. Are they going to go after a Kubiak or a Vance Joseph or?
I think they're waiting for Shula.
It could be. I think Shula. I mean, the thing is, I think Kubiak's the biggest candidate. It seems like
it does.
And
it's weird that there aren't more teams waiting for. Like there weren't bigger teams waiting for him. I can see him going to the Bills.
I could see that as well. I could see him or Shula. I could see Pittsburgh probably going the same route. I could see. I mean, honestly, it's going to say a lot about how many coaches don't choose Cleveland. Because if Shador was that fucking good, then coaches would be wanting to go coach Shador Sanders.
I think we all have to be honest about. And I think it's shown. Like, coaches want to go coach the Ravens or the Bills or teams that are good or have good quarterbacks. I don't think there's anyone fighting over that Cleveland job.
Yeah, but like Robert Saleh went through what he went through in New York and said, I'll coach Cam Ward.
I think Robert Saleh's an idiot.
That's all. That's also a
Like,
possibility.
I don't
That should be
think,
true.
yes, the Jets were the problem, but Robert Saleh's also pretty dumb.
And then what about Arizona?
Arizona's fucked.
And
I
who did
mean,
they get?
I think anybody. Who did Arizona? We were just talking about this before the pod. Arizona's OC went somewhere.
The Lions.
He is the new Lions OC, which fucking shame on the Lions for that one. Holy shit. You went from the best OC in all of football to the Cardinals OC who couldn't get Marvin Harrison to do anything. One of the best prospects the fucking receiver world's seen in the past few years.
One of them blue chip guys.
Yeah.
But no, but I think anybody would be better than Jonathan Gannon.
Gannon
So
was an absolute waste of time. I'm really, really, like, I was calling for his firing his first year. Really surprised he made it 3 years. Yeah.
did he
I don't
really
know.
last 3 years?
He been there since 23, yeah.
Holy shit.
Him and this fucking OC.
That's wild. And then I would say what Vegas gets the leftovers, like Mike McCarthy.
I didn't even know
Yeah.
Mike McCarthy. I thought he was on Ozempic waiting to do TV.
I mean he's interviewing. It looks like he's looking around.
Mike McCarthy seems like the guy who'll just sit there and smile and do whatever the owner says, and
So he's gonna end up in like Vegas or
that makes sense.
or Arizona.
See, but if he goes to Vegas, he's just going to get fired after the first year.
I mean, that seems like
If I were Pete Carroll,
at that point, it's more of a Raiders problem than anything else.
agreed. And the Raiders have serious problems. Like, the biggest problem might be with the Raiders is that Tom Brady's just the minority owner.
Yeah,
Mark
but I think
Davis makes every call.
I think what could possibly be good for the Raiders is we don't know like how much of a draw. Like to me, it doesn't matter that they have the first overall pick, but who knows? There might be a couple head coaches that are like, I could run with Mendoza. We got Brock Bowers. We got Ashton Genty. We could figure some shit out. We could make some shit.
Yeah.
We could do this.
And
like I wouldn't
they're
be
not going to
surprised.
throw Geno Smith at him.
But like we were talking about but the same way, look at Brian Flores. It's like I could go coach for the Raiders or the Browns, or I could keep using like running this immaculate defense.
Legit.
In
And
the same way,
props to Brian Flores for that. Now, he might put himself in a Cliff Kingsbury situation where, like, you're going to go for a head coach job the next year and might not get something just because of the market. So I don't know if he's boxing himself into just being in DC, but with a guy like Brian, unless he's like pretty successful quickly, he's going to be a DC again. So
yeah.
I don't know.
But that's what makes me wonder. Like, will Vance Joseph leave? Will Don Shula?
Same difference.
Will Don Shula's grandson leave? Will Kubiak leave? Like it's like I don't
I think
know.
anyone will leave for Buffalo or Pittsburgh. The other three, I don't think so. I think it would take a lot to get someone to Arizona.
I think okay. Then rank it then. Buffalo, Pittsburgh.
Depending on what type of person you are, either Buffalo or Pittsburgh, they could be interchangeable.
Buffalo, Pittsburgh, Vegas.
Vegas, for whatever reason, Cleveland has more upside. You get that defense. You get the defense.
Yeah. You get Quinshawn Judkins, Jerry Jeudy. You could, but at the end of
Myles
the day,
Garrett.
you got Shador Sanders at quarterback. So and he's kind of Duke. So I don't really know what they do
Yeah, well,
with all that.
Kyler Murray's Duke, and they got nothing else but fucking Marvin Harrison. I really don't know anything else about that team.
I'd still have more fun coaching Kyler.
I don't know if
So
Kyler's going to be the quarterback.
I I mean, it's up to
I mean,
you,
all
coach.
signs point to it, but I don't know.
It's gonna be up to whoever that head coach is. But I guess with that being said, Devin, instead of a road to the Super Bowl, today we are bringing back for the first episode in 2026 NFL Jeopardy. Obviously, oh my God, obviously for a majority of last off season, we played a whole lot of Jeopardy. So I'm
Yes.
gonna pull this up. You let me know if you can see this. Bam, bam. See this?
I see half of it.
Do you need to? How do I? So boom. Now we got it. Now we're here. We see the Jeopardy. Um, but you see what we got, Devin. We got Brady era, journeyman QBs, 1,000-yard rushers, 1,000-yard receivers, and snow games. And
So Brady era is 23 years.
I guess yeah.
Sick.
Or just Tom Brady related questions. I'm not too sure, but
Yeah.
I guess to kick it off, the annual kickoff of the NFL Jeopardy, you can go first.
Hmm. The 1,000-yard ones are scary because while getting 1,000 yards is an accomplishment, a lot of people have done it.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll start with the Brady era. Brady era for 2.
Brady era for 2. During the Brady era, this team snapped New England's 21-game win streak in Week 4 of the 2009 season.
That's a tough question. This is a 21-game regular season streak?
Yes,
No.
because yeah.
How the fuck does that make any sense?
What do you mean?
They went perfect in 07.
Mm-hmm.
08, Brady tore his ACL. I don't know. I'll make a guess.
So I have
Week
no
4
clue.
in 09. Jaguars.
Jets. That
Damn.
would have been my guess too. I was thinking either Jets or Miami, some divisional
A divisional team, yeah.
steal. Okay, so seeing how hard 200 already is, I'm gonna go with journeyman QBs for 200. This former first round pick played for 7 teams and later won a Super Bowl ring as a backup in Philly.
Damn,
Wait, so Philly's backup last year, right? That's what they're referring to?
you know Philly's back up last year. I don't know if he's played for 7 teams.
The former first round pick played for 7 teams and later won a Super Bowl ring as a backup in Philly. Oh my God, who was Philly's backup last year?
I'll give you a hint. He's still a backup, but I don't think it's him.
Oh my God, I cannot
Philly,
remember who their backup was last year. That's crazy. Former first round pick
he's still a
later won
backup.
a, and this is because obviously he didn't win a Super Bowl in. They're not talking about the 2017 team unless they're talking about whoever the backup was to Nick Foles. Which that's not
Well,
that it wasn't a thing. This had to be last year.
figure out who. I just don't know if he's played for 7 teams.
I to be completely honest with you, I have no clue who their backup quarterback
You
was
do.
last season.
You do.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Yes, you do.
He was a first round pick.
Don't know, but I don't
He
think.
wasn't the Eagles' backup last year. And he's a back. Wait, he's still a backup?
Not for the Eagles.
Wait, no, then I don't know. I have no fucking clue. Wow, this hurts my heart.
I
I'm
know
just
who it
gonna,
is.
I'm just gonna throw one out there because I mean I feel like I'm. Oh, as soon as I see it, it's gonna be like, oh shit. Um, it was nobody like. It wasn't. It wasn't like no. He was still in Buffalo. Um. Yeah, no, I'm kind of cooked. I mean, first round. I mean, this is a
Can I
first round QB.
can I give out a guess?
Hold on. Let me think for one more second before I completely give up because I'm hurt. Um, give me. I don't know.
Can I guess?
Go ahead.
Josh McCown. Carson Waynes. Casey Waynes. Not a backup. Casey Waynes. Not a backup.
Did we miss something last year? Did we miss a late waiver pickup or
No.
something?
Carson Wentz was not there.
No. But like for sure though, right? Like we're not tripping.
Their backup last year was Kenny Pickett.
Right? Like did he not back up Kansas City for a while or something?
I don't know if he was on a team last year because he went.
No, he was on Minnesota last year.
Yeah, because he went to the Colts, us, the Chiefs. I guess many.
He's played for 6 different teams. Was a former first overall pick. I don't know. I don't know about that. I'm a little confused. I'm a little confused by that question, but sure.
Yeah, it
Okay.
didn't make
I
any
mean, because
sense.
like theoretically, yes, Carson Wentz is a journeyman QB.
Yes, but him playing for 7 teams and then later won a
And
Super
later
Bowl
won
ring
a
as a
Super Bowl
backup
ring as a backup.
was not a backup.
Okay.
That's not how
All right.
backups work. He was hurt. All right. Fuck it. 1,000-yard rushers.
1,000-yard rushers 2.
2, yes, sir.
Second
Money
all time
forgetting.
in 1,000-yard rushing seasons with 10 just behind Emmitt Smith.
Barry only had 9. Maybe Barry had 10. Do you know it?
I have an idea.
I don't know if Frank did it. God damn.
10,000-yard rushing seasons.
I mean, shit, Frank played like 16, 17 fucking seasons. I don't know if he had 10,000s. Barry had, I think Barry played 10 years. Fuck it, Barry.
Curtis Martin.
Sick.
Oof.
I would have gotten it. I was really close.
Oh boy. All right. 200 for snow games. Also called the Snow Bowl. This 2001 playoff game featured the controversial. The this is the they're talking about the tuck game, the tuck rule. Yeah, I don't know why they worded it weird. This is the fucking this is Raiders Patriots. Yeah, okay, just making sure. What do we got?
1,000-yard receiver for 2.
This wide receiver is the only player to start his career with 11 straight 1,000-yard seasons.
Mike Evans.
Yeah, that's Big Mike.
Big Mike.
Oof. All right, I'm
Big
going
Mike
snow
is somebody
games.
else, by the way. Hey.
What?
Big Mike is somebody else.
I'm sorry. Who's Big Mike?
Never mind.
Who are you? No. Who are you referring to?
Don't worry about it. We'll talk about it after the podcast.
No, don't make me look stupid on the internet. Who are you talking about?
I'm not gonna say it.
You're not gonna make me look stupid on the internet.
She ruined our school lunches.
Big Mike ruined our. Oh, so this is something personal, not.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, you fucking idiot. Shut
Yeah,
up.
don't. Jesus Christ, dude. You make me look like I meant it.
I
Something
thought you
personal.
did. I thought you did mean it. You were like, dude, that's not who that is.
Well, you can't call
sorry.
Mike Evans Big Mike. He's just 6'4".
I'm Big Mike. Nicknamed the Snowpocalypse, this 2010 game versus the Eagles beat this divisional rival 34-14 on Sunday night. Okay.
I know
Sunday
they
night?
beat us that year, but not in the snow.
Sunday night, I mean, it's got to be Dallas. Right? No. It's either Giants or Cowboys. In the snow. Sunday night. Like, see, it's like what's like they both could be played on Sunday night. They both could be Sunday night games. I'm pretty sure like the Deshaun Jackson punt return, that Eagles Giants game, that was like a Sunday night, I think.
That was Christmas.
Or was it a Sunday night?
Mm.
Like, you fucking remember.
It was during the day. I've seen it play a million times.
You said it was during the day.
It was a day game.
It was not a day game.
Guaranteed a day game.
That was not a day game.
It's a day game.
No,
in New
dude,
York.
no. The
It
fucking
was a
lights
Christmas
were
Day game in New York.
The lights were shining on
It was
Deshaun Jackson
Christmas
when he
Day
returned
in New
that
York.
bitch.
Look it up.
No.
Bro.
All right, then give me Dallas.
Because it was on Fox. It was on Fox, dude.
Fuck you.
Because they had the little Christmas lights. It was Fox. During the day. Journeyman QBs for 100.
Journeyman QBs for 100. This QB holds the record for most teams started for.
Josh Johnson. Josh Johnson didn't start anywhere. Often. What an idiot, Devan. All you had to do was wait 2 seconds and then think of Fitz.
Oh, man. I'm going to go Brady Air 100. This Patriots coach oversaw all 6. Yeah, that'd be that one chick, his boyfriend that coaches for UNC now, Big Bill. Yeah.
They call him Big Bill.
They call him Big Bill. What you want?
Rushers for 100. Also, now people get to see, if people didn't watch the Jeopardies last year, we're not good at this.
I mean, one of us positive, one of us negative. All right, I'm just saying.
All right. Let's get a couple more Jeopardies under our belt before we start talking shit. This running back became the first to post 11 straight 1,000-yard rushing seasons. I would hope it's Emmitt Smith.
Is that your guess?
If there's only 11 and 10, I think he's the only one with 11. I think it's Emmitt Smith.
I was about to say, context clues would tell you there's only one possible answer.
And there was only one possible answer.
And then I'm gonna take the last 100 off the board. NFL all-time leader with 14. Okay, the Jerry Rice. Cool. All right.
Big Jerry, some call him.
Big Gerald.
Big Gerald. 1,000-yard rushers. 3.
1,000-yard rushers for 3. His Pro Football Hall of Fame bio notes his rookie year began 8 straight seasons of 1,000 rushing yards. Okay, so he's a Hall of Famer.
It's not OJ. Which I wish it was. Again, I'm thinking Barreled.
Big Barry.
I'm going to say Big Barry. I think he had 8 straight.
God damn.
I know. I'm just going to keep getting them wrong. That's fine.
Danian Tomlinson. Shout out LT.
You know he went to TCU? I forgot he went to TCU.
I wouldn't. I mean, Yeah, I wouldn't have guessed that.
Hell no.
Let's see. Where do we want to go? Where do we want to go? Brady era? What was that? I just want to remind myself what 200 was. Oh, that. Okay. I'm going to go 300 for Brady era. This game-winning touchdown in
Oh,
Super
you
Bowl
bitch. You
was
dumb,
scored by
tonky
James
bitch.
White.
You piece of shit. Like, I haven't watched
Yeah.
that game 300 fucking times.
Yeah, Big James White. Big James White.
Also,
Big James.
they rushed that field long before they could confirm that fucking touchdown.
Yeah, but it was a touchdown.
It was a touchdown. Shout out
It was a
James White.
touchdown.
Shout out one of the greatest Super Bowl performances of all time.
He's the only. Is he the? He's the only player with a go-ahead overtime Super Bowl touchdown to win the game.
At the time, it was the only overtime game ever played.
But I'm saying to this day, it's the only go-ahead winning one.
What happened in the last overtime? That was Chiefs.
San Fran kicked a field goal and didn't realize they could fucking they had to fucking that Kansas City had a chance, even if they scored. Or no, Kansas City scored. No, what happened?
No, whatchamacallit? They didn't realize that the Niners took the ball first.
Yes.
They did not realize that in the new rules, you're supposed to defer because
Yes.
regardless of what happens, you get a shot.
And they kicked a field goal?
I think they kicked a field goal.
Okay. See, that's not a okay. Whatever the fuck the record. There's some type of stat that I heard, or not
It was
that
a crazy
that wasn't
stat.
whatever it was. But what you want? It's your turn.
I'll just keep banging myself. Journeyman, 3.
This QB started games for 7 teams, never made a Pro Bowl, yet won 101 career games. He was drafted by the Cardinals. Started games for 7 teams, never made a Pro Bowl, won 101 games. He was drafted by the Cardinals. This ain't hard.
What do you mean this ain't hard?
Oh no, this is hard. Sorry, I was flipping his career. He wasn't
Who?
drafted by the Cardinals. Nobody.
Nobody's bitch.
Fuck.
Um,
Yeah, I don't know either.
I don't know who has been drafted by the Cards to win 101 games. That's a lot of games and play for 7 teams.
I don't know. 7 teams, never made a Pro Bowl. I mean, never made a Pro Bowl doesn't help.
I mean, Palmer's my only thought. My other guess was Leinart, but there's no way Leinart won 101 games. It's got to be Carson Palmer.
That's your guess?
Yeah.
Josh McCown.
My guess from earlier. What a fucking idiot I am, dude. Josh McCown won 101 games. Guess he played some years for the Saints.
And the Browns. He had some years with the Browns as well. Yeah, Josh McCown. All right. I was thinking Carson Palmer too, but Carson...
So I was right that McCown played for 7 teams. He just didn't win a Super Bowl.
Yeah, you did get that right. But also, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, and I could be wrong about this, is that not the opposite of Carson Palmer's career? Didn't he get drafted by Cincinnati
and then go?
That's see, I was thinking of Carson, but yeah. I flipped his career. He went to Arizona later on.
Yeah.
I
didn't realize Josh McCown was drafted by the Cardinals. I didn't know that.
What do we want? I don't hate the Brady era. Let's see snow games. Ooh. In a 2017 snow game at Buffalo, this Colts QB threw 4 interceptions in a 13-7 loss where fans shoveled the field. In a 2017 snow game at Buffalo, this Colts QB threw 4 interceptions in a 13-7 loss where fans shoveled. Okay, so feel like that's like so weird of a like those are that's weird context. Like, hey, in 2017, the Colts and the Bills played, and it was 13-7. Who was the quarterback for them?
Yeah.
So this is post Andrew Luck. I mean, it had to be either. I'm gonna go. Matt Ryan was still in Atlanta. Philip
Yes.
Rivers. Philip Rivers was not in
Yes, he was.
2017.
He was a Charger.
So then Herb was drafted in 2018.
No.
Okay, then
It wasn't before that.
is it Carson Wentz?
Matt Ryan, it's not, I can guarantee if it's Phillip Rivers or Matt Ryan, I'm an idiot. It's not. Phillip Rivers beat you guys in the playoffs in 2018.
You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
I think.
I'm 100% right.
When the fuck was Justin Herbert drafted? 2020?
20.
God damn, dude. Some guys you think are old, and some of these guys are fucking barely in the league. Okay, so 2017, yeah, no, Matt Ryan was obviously still in Atlanta. So this had to be that gap. I'm going to say Carson Wentz. I'm going to say Carson. Jacoby Brissett. Motherfucker, it was.
Yeah.
It was. Okay.
Wentz was still an Eagle. It's the year after they won the Super
Oh,
Bowl. It was the year they won the Super
That
Bowl.
was the year they won the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
Bro,
17.
what am I doing?
I don't know what that was, bro. You were
What
off.
am I doing?
You were about
'Cause
5
Nick
years off on
Foles-
everything.
No, because then what is the order of the Colts QB shit?
When did Luck leave? I thought it was 18.
I'm thinking he left. When the fuck did Andrew Luck leave?
I thought he played like 7 seasons.
You know, at this point, I don't know. That's on me.
That's
on me. What you going
I
with?
guess yeah. The whole Luck thing is it's an odd timeline. Brady era 400 just to take one from you. Hopefully I get it. These other ones haven't treated me well at all.
In the 2017 AFC Championship game versus Jacksonville,
Fuck.
Brady threw this late go-ahead touchdown to this receiver with 2:48 left.
Fuck. I don't remember that fucking game. How am I supposed to remember this fucking game?
I mean, there's only so many guys.
I don't think it's Jules.
Was that too easy for a 400?
4, probably. I'm gonna throw this out. It's probably wrong. Chris Hogan.
That's what I was thinking. Chris Hook, Danny Amendola.
That was my initial thought.
Damn.
And I was like, Danny wasn't. And Danny was.
I was thinking there like, yo, did Chris Hogan catch that shit? And they just. But I also, here's the thing. I don't even know when Chris Hogan was a Patriot. Like, I don't remember jack fuck.
I look up Chris Hogan's stats and shit all the time, and I can never remember.
I'm gonna go 1,000-yard receivers for 3. Holder of the single season receiver. Oh,
Of course.
hey,
I banged
look,
myself, dude.
Big Calvin. Big Calvin. There we
This
go.
guy does not like capital letters.
He doesn't. Punctuation, man. Where are we going?
Journeyman for 4. I'm just gonna keep banging myself.
This QB started games for 8 different franchises and threw for over 50,000 career yards.
I think it's Vinny Testaverde.
Is that your guess?
I think so.
What a pull.
That was the only thing that I had in my mind. I don't think there's anyone who's ever played for a ton of teams and thrown for 50.
Okay. I'm gonna go Brady era for 5. ESPN reported in 2016 that a court reinstated Brady's
What? How the
Deflategate
fuck is
suspension.
that
He's suspended
5,
this many
bro?
games. He had a 4-week vacation. He had
What
a
the
four game
fuck?
vacation.
4 fucking games, bro. It was Brissett and Garops.
Garops.
What, they both went 1-1 or some shit?
I think so.
I think Garoppolo got hurt in the 3rd game, maybe.
And then
Or
they
the
went
2nd
and won
game.
a fucking Super Bowl.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
The most improbable.
What you got?
1,000-yard receivers.
For 4? Or 5?
4.
4. This Steelers wide receiver recorded 7 straight. Oh. Okay.
Antonio Brown.
Yeah. That had to be him. That had to be
They're
Antonio
really
Brown.
throwing in all different types of stuff here.
Give me snow games 400. In 2013.
Son of a bitch.
See, here's the thing, Devin. You got to understand. Somebody probably younger than us made this, and this is hard for somebody else.
No,
I
bet.
No, but what I mean by I don't mean a kid. I mean literally we're getting to the age where we just remember older shit.
We're also, like, if someone was like 3 years younger than us, they probably wouldn't remember this game.
No, but I do remember LaShawn McCoy going absolutely crazy versus Detroit in the snow.
Everyone
It was a beautiful
does, dude.
game. It was a beautiful game.
Stupid, bro.
Where do you want to go?
Snow game 5.
Snow games for 5. A massive late effect snowstorm forced this Bills home game to be moved to Ford Field in Detroit on November 24, 2014. Buffalo then won 38-3. Name the opponent.
I don't remember this game.
So, let's think. It's probably not Detroit.
It's 100% not Detroit.
I would assume it's a team in between, like geographically, that was probably a easy place to meet.
It's weird that they would. Well, is Detroit far from Buffalo? It's not close.
No, but I'm saying like if it's snowing in Buffalo but not snowing up there, maybe they were more west, so they just came to they just came to Detroit instead of all the way to Buffalo.
It's true. But who was that bad to get blown out by the 2014 Bills?
The Lions.
The Lions, yes, exactly.
What if this is the whole massive spin and it's like the Lions got
Oh,
in a
it was the Lions.
They got
but
an
it was
away
not
game.
A home game. Yeah.
They got an away game at home. They came out in like white uniforms, like the
They would
fucking
never do
Cowboys.
that. They would never do that.
I don't know. What if Detroit couldn't fly away? They couldn't even get wheels off the ground.
It's true. The Raiders.
Raiders?
Yeah.
The New York Jets.
That was my guess, and then you threw me off.
I threw you off.
Just with the west of, but
I'm gonna go 1,000-yard receivers 500. This Falcon star became the fastest player in NFL history to reach 10,000 career receiving yards, doing it in 104 games. I mean, I'm assuming it's Julio. If it's not, then, my bad. Yeah, it's Julio.
I mean, Roddy was like that, but Roddy wasn't like that.
Well, that was the thing. It's like, all right, I guess it could be Roddy White, but this person's probably giving a Julio fact if they're giving like a LaShawn McCoy and Calvin Johnson fact.
Julio was also a fucking yard demon. Couldn't score a touchdown to save his life, but
I mean, Brady era, that just tells me, and mind you, I'm not that far behind, or I'm in the same category, but like obviously this is this person's whole life watching football.
Yes, exactly.
Is the Brady era. But
And
yeah,
then you throw
okay.
in a Vinny Testaverde. 1,000-yard rushers for 4.
1,000-yard rushers for 4. In 2016, this running back recorded the 9th 1,000-yard rushing season of his career while on the Colts and joined a short list of backs with at least 9 such seasons. You should know this.
On the Colts? I should know this?
Mm-hmm.
Why should I know this?
Because you're smart enough to know this.
I don't know if I am.
Just think. This running back, the 9th 1,000-yard rushing season. So remember what you were talking about earlier. So Emmett had 11. Who was it? LT had 10. Who had 10?
Curtis Martin.
Curtis Martin had 10. Okay. So this is somebody
LT
with 9.
had 8 straight.
So obviously only so many people have 9. Who is it?
Cool.
There we go.
Thank you.
There we go.
I mean, that was the thought, but I didn't. I did, but
no, I mean he was a Colt for.
Kind of forgot
He was a
Colts.
Colt. I remember his Colt days. He had some Colt days. And you had some Colt days. Journeyman QBs, 1,000-yard rushers. Which one's more fun? QBs is more fun. This QB became the first player in NFL history to throw a touchdown pass for 7 different teams. He was an 8-time backup for the Pets. He was an 8-time backup. So he was a backup for the Patriots for 8 years.
Or 8 games.
So I'm just throwing out some guesses. So for 8 years, so like for instance, I don't think Brian Hoyer was there for 8 years. You know? I also don't think he threw a touchdown for 7 different teams. He could have though. He could have played for a bunch of different teams. Matt Castle. He was a backup for the Patriots, correct?
He was.
Matt Castle comes to mind. Man. Backup, 8-time back. Yeah, I mean 7 teams. 7 different teams. Ryan Mallett.
Rest in peace.
He threw touchdowns for New England, Baltimore. Actually, I don't even know who we scored.
Houston.
We were horrible. Houston. I think it's Ryan Mallett. The creator of this is going to get a little more of credit if he threw a Ryan Mallett in here, because I don't think Brian Hoyer. I don't think he 7 different teams, 7 touchdowns. I can't even think of 3 different teams he would have done that for. Well, honestly, Houston, Cleveland, and New England. Would those be 3 that he played for? But who the fuck else did Ryan Mallett play for?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro.
The Jets? Was he a Jet?
Maybe. I don't know.
I think those are my 3, though. It's not Matt Castle.
It's 7.
7 teams.
Yeah, okay.
Oh man, give me Ryan Mallett. Fuck.
You banged yourself, dude.
Literally between Hoyer and Ryan Mallett.
That's the thing about Brian Hoyer, and that's the thing about backups. We don't remember every fucking team they threw a pass for.
It's fine though. I knew the Vikings legend had. Okay.
Adrian Peterson. It doesn't. Why are we doing this?
Way to break even. Oh shit! There you go.
You piece of bitch.
1,500 to 0. I will take the first dub.
A
of
little of
the
a confusing order of what's hard and what's not.
it was like 300 and 400 were the hardest.
200s were hard as fuck too. The fuck?
Yeah, well, you got 0 points, so I kind of understand why you feel that way. But
Get the fuck.
I don't know, man. I should have ended with 2,500. I just my heart, man. Ryan Mallett, he was a Raven. I was sitting there like, it's Ryan Mallett. It's right. I told you I don't think he threw one for Baltimore. We sucked.
I don't know if Ryan Mallett got around to 7 teams.
He might have. He might have got around to 7 teams. We'll figure that out. But I guess, with that being said, we've done everything that we need to do. We played Jeopardy. We talked some head coach vacancies. We talked the Bills owner. We talked the a previous owner of a basketball team that might be a complete fucking idiot. The championship round preview. Jesse Minter. Is there anything that you need to get off your chest before we get out of here?
Nope.
Well, there you go. Nope. Hopefully you all enjoyed this episode of On It. We'll be back on Tuesday, whenever we record. Back on Tuesday to discuss these championship games. Obviously a whole bunch of other topics we got. There's a whole bunch of shit to talk about. Don't even worry. Road to the Super Bowls, maybe even another Jeopardy. Brand new episodes every Tuesday and Saturday. It has been me. It has been Devin. It has been real. We are out.